The Black Site tonight. We're going to talk about AOC giving tips to migrants how to avoid ICE and deportation. First, I would like for you to subscribe to this channel, hit that like button, hit that notification button, but also comment on this video. Congresswoman from New York, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, has been caught giving webinars to illegal migrants on how to avoid ICE detection for deportation. This woman is a member of Congress who took the oath of office to follow the federal laws of this country. And she's teaching migrants who are here illegally, who broke the law, how to avoid ICE. And she's giving webinars in the open, telling them, don't answer the door if ICE comes to your door. Basically giving them a multitude of tips on how to avoid detection. Now, Tom Homan, Border Security Czar, has referred her to the Attorney General, basically saying that this woman is interfering with illegal migrants being arrested. And she is. She should not be holding webinars. She should not be giving tips. She's basically helping them avoid the law. That's against federal law. It's also against the Constitution. And she should be prosecuted. I'm sorry if you like one of the four horsemen, but she's breaking the law. And I don't know why the Democrat Party don't tell some of their members they need to stand down. You can't have over 10 million people come across the border, break into your country, then have representatives who take a seat in Congress help them avoid the laws in which was passed by this government. They said you had FBI over here snitching, telling illegal migrants that ICE was coming. This is out of control. But this is the government you get when you let people get away with creating crimes who believe they are above the law. You see that Pam Bondi this week in New York City filed a lawsuit against New York State, Kathy Hochul, Lieutenant James, and Mark Schroeder for giving out driver's licenses, basically giving them identification to get jobs and stay in New York State, even though they're here illegally. You're basically saying that New York State is a sanctuary state. You're breaking federal law. It's in the bylines that you have to follow. And you have too many of these politicians. You got it going on in Illinois with Brandon Johnson. You got it going on in California with Gavin Newsom, who believe that their states are above federal law, and they're not. This is why one of these Congress people, one of these mayors, one of these governors need to be arrested and held accountable for their actions. She doesn't believe that no one will put the cuffs on her. But let me tell you something. You play with Pam Bondi. Pam Bondi will put the cuffs on you, AOC, because you are creating an environment in which the federal government, under the laws of this country, they are not breaking any laws. It's on the books that Tom Homan is following, that Kristi Noem is following over Homeland Security. These are directives from the president to follow these laws, and that's all they're doing. But they're not being helped by Congress people, state representatives, governors who are fighting against deporting these illegal migrants. They have to be deported. There is not going to be any amnesty or any deal under Trump. You almost have 3, damn near 4 years to deal with them. And you think by giving these tips in webinars and things like this and disrespecting the government that you're supposed to be represented is going to help these migrants in the long run. And it's not, because you have some serious people who are out here trying to enforce the law, trying to get a hold of this illegal migrant situation, and they are going to use everything. I mean, every law. That means if they have to come put the cuffs on the squad, they'll put the cuffs on the squad. If they have to do it to Lieutenant James and Brandon Johnson, I believe they'll do it. And this woman right here has been nothing but a troublemaker when it comes to enforcement of immigration law. To us as black people, it is important. Citizenship means something. We can't go to any other country and go there and expect them to feed us, clothe us, and say we should stay. They would never do that. They would send us out the country in 5 minutes. But this woman has the audacity to do this in the open. And she is under fire, and she should be under fire, not just by Tom Homan, Homeland Security, and President Trump. Hakeem Jeffries, Nancy Pelosi should be mad because she's openly disrespecting the law. That's all she's doing. This woman is out of control, but this happens when you have a government who are scared to put the clamp downs on the progressive liberals who have no respect for our country and our laws. This is why black people are not helping. We're turning our head and moving on. It's your problem, you deal with it. And I'm glad that Tom Homan sent a referral over to Pam Bondi. I would love to hear your comments in the comment section. I want to thank you for listening to BLACKSITE. Hope you subscribe to this channel. Smash that like button, but also share this video.